Having both lost their opening games in Division 2, Laois and Armagh were anxious to get off the mark on a blustery night at the athletic grounds. Armagh started well and went into a 3-1 lead after 9 minutes, but they were pegged back as Laois were awarded a penalty for this challenge on Gary Walsh. Perhaps a bit on the harsh side on second viewing, but nevertheless, corner forward Paul Cahalane stepped up and scored to give Laois a lead they would hang on to for the remainder of the game. Donny Kingston finished with 5 points on the night and extended his side's advantage with this well-worked score to put 3 between them after half an hour. Armagh could have drawn level almost immediately, but Collie Waters was denied brilliantly by Graham Brodie, who tipped the shot onto the crossbar to keep the visitors ahead at the break and eyeing their first win in Ulster in 4 years. Laois kept up the pressure in the second half despite playing into the wind, with points from Niall Donoghue, Paul Cahalane and that from Evan O'Carroll opening up a 1-9 to 6 points cushion. Armagh staged a fight back and Ethan Rafferty gave the home support something to cheer about with this long-range effort to leave a point between the sides with 10 minutes to go. Laois added a 45 and a free to stall the Armagh recovery, but once again Armagh came back to within a point through the boot of Stephen Campbell. But it was too little, too late. Laois finished the match with 14 players after Jamie Farrell was sent off for his second yellow, but they held on to claim a hugely important win. Armagh now face 4 Ulster derbies in their next 5 matches. It finished Laois 113, Armagh 15 points.
Both counties registered opening day wins last weekend, and on a wet and windy afternoon at Pearse Stadium, it was Galway playing against the Elements, who were on the scoreboard first through Liam Silk. It took fully 8 minutes for Tyrone to reply to that Silk point as Ronan O'Neill levelled up the game. Galway restored their lead through an Eamon Brannigan point, but Tyrone responded as a shot from Conor Myler was deflected to the net by Tiernan McCann. Right place, right time for McCann. Tyrone opened up a 4-point lead and Galway saw Thomas Flynn black-carded in the 23rd minute by referee David Coldrick. Tyrone took immediate advantage to stretch their lead. A couple of frees from Ronan O'Neill and Darren McCurry, and this fine score from Rory Brennan opened up a 7-point advantage for Tyrone. But Galway finished the half strongly, and 3 late frees by Eddie Hoare meant it was Tyrone 1-6, Galway 5 points at the break. The second half was to start badly for Galway as they were reduced to 14 players. Referee Coldrick allowed the play to go on after Paul Conroy had fouled in midfield. However, Conroy was called over to the referee and then shown a black and then a red card for his indiscretion. Tyrone substitute Sean Kavanagh then extended the visitors' lead with this point to open up a 5-point advantage. Galway's response was a point from play from Eamon Brannigan. Maybe there was some hope now for the tribesmen despite their numerical disadvantage. But being a man down told as Tyrone reasserted their authority on the game, and 4 unanswered points, including this one from substitute Mark Bradley, put Tyrone in sight of victory. Tyrone's Colin Kavanagh got a black card late on in the game, and with 4 minutes remaining, Galway got what turned out to be a consolation goal from Damien Comer. Although Galway added 3 further points to that Comer goal, Tyrone had done enough to take the spoils.
Yeah, I suppose, John, the black card didn't really help us in the second half, and I suppose getting another one maybe is, Tom Flynn in the first half as well, so with a bit of doctoring to do there. But look at, I suppose, in the conditions and everything else, there was a bit of handling errors maybe on both sides. But I suppose it was encouraging in the end that our boys stuck with it, and I think there was a few nervous moments maybe on the Tyrone side that stage. But look, it's disappointing to get the loss. But look, we have to learn from that and move on.
Well, Tyrone and Derry top